Hello and welcome to Cas Pending. Today we're going to be discussing children and technology and whether the technology helps or hinders the children's development. This is a very interesting topic and it's a topic that I can see both sides of how the technology would hinder a child or help their development. Personally, it's my belief that technology can be of great benefit to the development of a kid. A kid can use educational apps for counting, for letters. They can use apps such as YouTube. One example of YouTube being educational from my own life is my cousin is from Belgium. And when he was 5, he didn't teach himself. YouTube taught him to speak English. And he now speaks perfect English. And to me, that's a great example of how technology can aid in children's development. What about you two? Do you have any stories that are similar to that?
I can say that YouTube in general is an extensive learning tool. Like you have all these other places like, Skillshares and um, Avalon Media and stuff like that online where they can teach you stuff, but there's pay to stream sites. And yes, I know that you can get YouTube Premium, but that doesn't count because you
Yeah.
can find loads of channels online that will teach you anything from Photoshop basics all the way across the board, like mathematics, video design, uh, hell, you can learn architecture. They show you how to build a camper out of a van.
Oh. Yeah, it's amazing the things you can learn online.
Yeah. Like so yeah, okay, we're talking technology though. Like these are obviously like online services that are available through the technology that we have.
Yeah.
The issue at hand is, does technology harm child development, or does it like enhance child development? I mean, it depends on like which way it's being used. Like obviously if a child's at home, it's 8 years old, it has a phone that like is 900 euros, and God knows why parents would pay that money for a child to have a phone like that, because it screams and it's a good way to keep it quiet. But like when we were kids, we didn't have phones. You went outside, you ran around, you done stupid things, and that's
kick
how you
football.
learn. Sorry, Mark?
That's it.
Yeah, kicked a bit of football.
Yeah, you see?
Yeah.
Kicked
Went
a bit
on
of
an
football,
adventure.
played in the mud, played in the stream.
Yeah. So like it's perspective. Like when we were children, we didn't have all this. Yes, I had a computer in my house. But like I remember the days when if someone was making a phone call, you had to get off the computer because the internet would be using your phone line.
Oh yeah, the dial-up.
Yeah,
Oh,
dial-up.
God. We've come so far.
Jeez. But
it was that annoying.
like I'd say yes, in a school environment, technology can enhance the educational standards of a child. I think in a home standard, no. I mean, it can in certain aspects. Like obviously if it's like for like teaching the child over online services, like with what's everything's going on now, fair enough. But the issue there is that the parent now takes on the role of the teacher. The teacher just gives them an assignment.
Yeah.
So the technology has literally barely any role there. But the child will simply use it just to play with. It won't learn anything with.
Yeah, and then it's just mindless fun.
Exactly. But if a child is in a school and they're having a tablet instead of a notebook, one, it's not, they don't have to carry around 1,000 books with them here.
I think I have permanent damage with my shoulder from that.
I think everyone
gone are those days.
Yeah.
Like, you're carrying around a fucking 20-kilo bag.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
versus like now, like I know some schools here before like they were all closed down were like utilizing tablets in their classrooms. Each student was given a tablet and that was theirs for all their schoolwork, and they download all their PDF of the books. So one, you're not using paper. Two, they're going to utilize it to learn, but it's locked in, so like they can only utilize the apps.
Yeah, it has an app lock on it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
God dang it.
Yeah, I mean it's great. I wish it was something that was around when we were in school, because it would have saved us all a lot of backache.
Oh, that's it though. That's it.
Oh yeah.
But
Like-
so the views on this now for like children utilizing technology as an educational system.
Yeah.
Yes. In an educational environment.
Mhm.
Not in a home environment.
I agree to a certain point because, even computer games, video games, if they're, if a child is allowed to play them, but it's limited to a certain amount of hours or, a certain amount of days a week, even those can be educational and they can help you build social circles and social skills because you play with your friends online and
Yeah, no,
you
I do agree with
interact. But yeah, on the whole, I do think that at a young age, technology should be minimized as much as possible in the use of children.
limited.
Yeah,
Limited.
yeah. Because I think
mean-
there's a certain age where you can cut and say it can become educational. I think when you're too young, you won't learn. You'll just enjoy
Yeah.
in a way. And then once you get to a certain age, then you'll be okay. Hold on, I'm actually learning something from this, and this is actually kind of fun. Like compared to sitting in a classroom reading a book.
Yeah, exactly.
No fun in that, or writing down notes from a board. Like it's not. You can't. It's boring. And like not many kids actually learn like that.
No,
If you
I mean, just
like
the fact that
colorful
it's on-
pictures and things, like honest to God, colorful pictures or something on the screen, or you're seeing a video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
It's
so
much
you're someone
more-
trying to explain something, and then you show a video, and you're like, oh my God, that's how it works. I reckon that's the way forward. Like, it's a certain age, like let's say from once you get in the second year, or even late primary school, you can go on and say, right, you can start showing the videos on YouTube of how things work because their brains will take it in and not think, oh, it's just a fun video. They'll start taking
Yeah,
it in
well-
the educational side.
I mean, even in jobs now, when you go in, they give you a tablet and they say, watch this training video, don't they? So,
Oh yeah,
Yeah, like that's
Yeah.
true. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
No, but
but
in-
I
in-
was, go on.
No, just like in terms of like working that, like again in the working environment, they're trying to reduce the amount of paper that's used in the company.
Yeah.
So again, yes, it's proven technology can be utilized for more than just educational purposes. It can also be used for work. More so than like I know graphic designers and stuff like myself will be using like computers and all that for work with themselves, but like
Yeah.
like companies like retail, holiday firms and all that utilizing a touchscreen information, it minimizes the amount of work that everyone would have to do because it's all AI.
Yes, yeah, and it's all electronic.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Mm.
no, I was reading an article the other day about it was actually Steve Jobs giving an interview to the New York Times in 2011, and he was saying that he doesn't let his kids play with the iPad and that they minimize their kids' use of technology in the house. And this is the man that created the iPad. So
Well, actually, Steve Jobs didn't create it. He was only a sales rep for it.
But even at
Right,
that, like
yeah.
he's put an
Yeah.
interview that's gone on it, so the kids can't read it.
That's true.
So like, they'll never know what he said. he's cleverly
true.
hidden it.
But if a man like that, who is the CEO of a company like Apple, doesn't let his own children use an iPad and limits their technology use in the house,
Yeah,
It's-
like it's obvious like that he understands the concept of vital learning, and like if you bring a child too young to like work with technology, of course they're going to mess around with it. We're all
Yeah, of course.
stupid when we're young.
Yeah, we all want to find something like that's how
And-
hackers are born.
Yeah, but like think
Yeah.
of this, think of this. People are going to have a stress attack listening to this. They're going to be like, they can't call my child stupid. We heard
Will you
At
come
the
on,
age-
Karen?
at
Enough
the-
of that, Karen.
at like the age from 0 till at least the moment they can bloody talk. Yeah, they're stupid. They're thick,
yeah,
lovable,
we all were.
but stupid.
Yeah,
Right? That's
But
why they learn.
exactly.
From you.
Yeah, but like actually, that's an interesting one. Right? I was told this like, so a child does the things it does, right,
Mhm.
to learn. So if
Right.
you stop a child from doing a certain thing, it will not learn about that thing until maybe much older in life. Example, if a child decides it's going to jump off a chair and land on the ground because he thinks it's a great idea, if you
Yeah.
stop him from doing that, he's not going to realize that he's going to hurt himself if he does it.
Yeah.
Obviously,
Yeah.
like keep an eye on him, make sure he doesn't like injure himself completely, but don't stop the event from teaching the child that it will hurt if he jumps.
Yeah. Which makes sense.
Yeah.
think
So
about it.
the
It's
same
just
thing with
logic.
but it's the same thing with technology.
Yeah.
Child's 3 years old. Give him your phone and let him like watch a video on it. What's the harm? The harm is the kid is now hooked on an animation on a video. His brain is going to be constantly click, click, click on touchscreen, click, click, click. As he gets older, he's going to want more. He's going to want more technology. Like, technology is
That's it,
expensive, and people don't seem
Yeah.
to understand this concept. Like, I've seen a person walk in a €900 Samsung phone, and this kid just throws it onto the ground. I'm like, it's not
Yeah,
a
it's
toy.
crazy.
I think that's the problem. I think kids still think they're toys in a way because
Exactly.
they see this thing and it's like, oh, look at this, and you can throw it. Unlike, it's not a block of Lego. Block of Lego is how
No.
many cent, but a phone
No,
is 900 quid.
To be fair, if we were talking about a Nokia 3210, be a different story. You can throw it out
Okay,
of the wall all day.
3210, it bends back like a boomerang. It'd be there. The kid would have to go, oh.
Like, I wouldn't give a kid that because it would probably break its bloody skull off of it.
Probably would. Big up Nokia and the 3210 as well.
3310, 3210, what are you on about?
Any
yeah,
any
3310.
Nokia, any Blockia. It doesn't matter.
Oh, jeez.
No, the
What a
blood.
phone though, back in the day.
Huh?
What a phone though, back in the day. You had Snake. It was very simple.
That's what the kids today should
Now, see-
have. A Blockia.
Think about this, right? The games that are currently on consoles and technology and like, you know, tablets, phones, whatever, are like amazing. Graphics, insane.
Yeah.
Gameplay, nuts. But in comparison to the old phones, the old phone had to make you think. Think about a game of Snake, right? You had to think if you had to go up, left, right, down, just to get around and not catch yourself, right? It was a brain teaser. That's what that was. It was to get your
And then
brain
it was quick thinking.
working. Yeah, exactly. The majority of games today are tap, 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 tap.
That's it. Yeah. I mean, think about Candy Crush, which is so big, so huge. It requires very little mental
Power.
power. Yeah. It's tap.
Well, that's just it.
tap.
That's it.
Mm,
Like,
yeah.
and then you have like, fair enough. Okay, that's like mobile phone, tablet games. Then you have the next one, which would be console gaming. Which,
Mhm.
yeah, I mean, it's been proven that console gaming can heighten awareness.
Yeah.
It actually helps eyesight because it increases your accuracy level. So like your eye
Yeah.
eye coordination with your hands, your
And eye
eye-hand
coordination.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, right there and then, right? So give the kid 2 hours a day on that in the evening after their homework or something.
Yeah.
Then get them off an hour before their bed, boom, sleep.
Mhm.
They're getting all the adrenaline they want. They're learning, they're getting their hand-eye coordination in, you know, although
Yeah.
I would recommend going out playing football or tennis or something outside because
Yeah,
it's
of course.
Bit of badminton.
maybe go to the
Bit of
gym,
real
lift a
physical
few bits
activity.
of iron.
Yeah. Work off a bit of their energy.
Yeah.
Mm. Oh yeah, you need
But
that.
it's what you got to ask yourself now is technology reaching the point where, if used for educational purposes, does it dumb down everything else?
Yes and no.
Well-
Like it does in some cases, but other cases it helps. Like imagine a kid doing like getting questions in like geography or history. It's so easy to be able to look it up. Well, you had to have the right book in the house years ago because there's no internet. But same time, then you have like a calculator on your phone now. It makes everything so easier. Like instead of
Which
doing
was
your homework
actually
and going,
one of the best
Yeah.
comments ever, which was
"Oh, thanks very much, Simon. Thank you."
the teachers, right? And it was,
Oh yeah, I know it's
you won't have a calculator in your pocket.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
I am showing my phone right now. There it is. Oh, what is this? A calculator.
Little
There it
did they
is.
know what the future had in store.
No, I'm telling you.
Stupid teachers.
Right. Right. So that's where we are now at the minute, right?
No, yeah, definitely. I definitely think that, used the right way and limited and overseen by
A
an
parent
adult.
or educational
Yeah,
character. Yeah.
that it can definitely be helpful.
Oh yes. Yeah.
There's no question for me.
Before we go, I have a question for the two of you. Do you think it needs to be taught more in school now, or do you think they've got it right yet?
What, technology or?
Yeah, technology.
No,
Now-
I think the problem is, like you say, children they like to mess about and have fun. So when given a computer, a lot of them will do that. They won't do what they're meant to be doing, what the teachers told them to do or set them to do. They will mess about.
Yeah.
But I do think that technology as a whole needs to be taught in a much better way, with with an easier to understand way of teaching it, because it's becoming more and more a part of the world. And if you can't, there's going to come a time where if you can't work technology, there's going to be really nothing for you to do.
Yeah, because like the majority of like car companies now these days utilize AI robotics to build the cars, paint the cars, fix the cars, screw on blooming tires, and like that's halving the workforce of actual laborers, because they now need maintenance, they need updates, coding. You're talking about computer specialists here, and actually currently there's an extreme shortage of those because not too many people like programming.
No, and I can understand why, because I've seen someone programming and it looks so tedious.
Dude, I tried programming when I was like in college. It wasn't even trying, it was a part of the course, like, but it was like, this is back when before HTML5 and CSS plus was a thing, or C++, whatever they call it, which interactive web design and stuff. This is back, I was the nitty gritty. I was the HTML, you're typing lines upon lines of code. Your CSS is an interactive code that goes alongside that to produce this image.
Yeah.
That was horrible. Now, I think the further we go on, it will get easier to understand and work on. Which
definitely. Yeah.
But that's the way the world is leaning towards. It's more technical now than it ever was. Think about it. 200 years ago, if you could hit the hammer, you can work. You are educated and up to work in this company.
It's the best way to describe coding and design. Coding is like in Minecraft, when you're getting in Survival, when you're getting all of the objects and all the blocks you need, and then the design is literally building it. Is that that's how to explain it?
See, I'm one of those people that isn't great with technology, so coding to me is like, it might as well be an alien language.
Fair.
It's like seeing the Matrix, the green coding on the screen.
Oh yeah, what a movie!
0,
what a movie!
1.
Oh, what a trilogy!
Oh, brilliant!
Guys, we're getting a bit off topic.
Sorry.
I thought we have been for the last while.
No, we're still regarding technology. Like, with the world is going on, and the whole idea of children, and obviously as the world does evolve more, they will be implementing more technology in an educational basis for children. The question, do we think that technology is harming or non-harming to child?
I'd love to hear the viewers.
Yeah, well, like that.
Put it in the comments below.
They just
if you have an opinion or any
comments, go to Twitter.
Information.
Go to
anything. Instagram,
Facebook.
We'd love to read them.
Tell us in person.
Hell, text the channel.
Anything. You use technology.
Show us how educational this platform really is.
The voice is on.
To @cast pending.
You see, that's professional.
Unfortunately, I'm not getting paid for it, so
not yet.
You only get samples.
Remember to like, subscribe, notify, and share.
Well, before we go, yes, we believe that on an educational standard, technology is good for kids. We also believe in short amounts in the home, gaming wise, like that, is good for kids as well. Yeah. I think that's the topical point that we've made. If anyone disagrees with it, the rave is about to start here. If anyone disagrees with our views on this, by all means, comment away, chat to us, let us know what you think.
Thank you very much for listening.
Good luck and goodbye.
Good.